So in this session we are going to play the same beat like in the last video. We are going to play a new roll, a simple roll you can say. The roll is a mixture of 8th and 16th note. This same pattern we actually played on the closed hi-hat in one of the last videos. It was like 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. The same pattern we are going to play on the snare drum using both left and right hand. Okay, we are going to play 1E and 3E and 4E and. That's all. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. Simple, right? We just add bass, the kick, to the first note of each group. So 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. Just watch the bass. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. 1E and 2E and 4E and. You can play this in a slightly different pattern. You can play 2 times on the snare. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. Like that also. Try both variations. Now let's play the beat. So the beat is simple: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which is 8th note, right? We're just playing the simple 8th note, and the bass goes on and 3. So 1 and 2 and 3. Of course on the first note as well. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 4. This is a very beginner roll, you can say. I'm talking from a beginner perspective, okay? So even though it's very simple roll, these rolls can become very handy later on as you play much faster. This is just the foundation, so you have to build from the foundation, and we are going to add more beats to this, more layer to this. So it's very important that you start slow and you play in the same tempo. As you transition from the beat to the roll, ensure that you don't go out of tempo. So whichever the tempo you play, ensure you play the roll in that same tempo, which means just like in the last video I said, you can count 1 2 3 4. That way you can play the roll 1 2 3 4 like this. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Like that, so that you have a count, right? You have a count going, so it's very hard for you to go out of tempo. So that's it for this session. Ensure that you practice well, start from slow tempo and build your speed up. In the next session we are going to simply add one more beat to this roll, and it becomes 1E and so that's the one we are going to learn. So stay tuned for that. If you want to go ahead and try that first, and feel free to try it, but ensure that you practice this one first, okay? The one that we learned today, practice that first. In the acoustic scenario, this is floor tom. Okay, so basically you're going snare, high tom, back to snare, floor tom. So the two variations we can play.